equal effect, well, not equal, but there is an opposite effect on our galaxy. The mass of these satellites does provide some interaction with our galaxy. And obviously, I can't show it in our galaxy, but we see it in other galaxies. There's a warp, a distortion to our disk. And you can see it's not, I mean, this is slightly more exaggerated than we think it is for our galaxy, but the disk is not completely flat, but it tilts down at one side and up at the other. And some of that distortion is due to these satellite galaxies that orbit around it, and also the perturbations they produce in the dark matter halo around our galaxy. So the small galaxies don't affect us much. Of course, there aren't just small galaxies in our neighborhood. We have our twin sister, the Andromeda Galaxy. It's about the same shape, the same size, the same mass as our own galaxy. You can even see two of its dominant satellite galaxies in orbit around it. And it's so close to us, it's only 2.5 million light years away, that we feel its mass and its gravitational pull, and it feels an equal and opposite one from us. And it's a much more equal match than those poor satellite galaxies. And we are moving towards each other at a relative speed of about 1 million kilometers an hour. You may think you're sitting still, but you are not. You're moving very fast through space in the direction of Andromeda Galaxy, and it's moving towards us. And so the eventual thing is, what's going to happen? They're going to collide. And astronomers are impatient. We want to know what happens when you collide two galaxies. We want to model that. And we reckon it's going to happen, a few billion years in the future. And the way we investigate all of this is through simulations. So I'm now going to show you a neat little simulation about what happens when the Milky Way and Andromeda move together and so close that they start affecting each other quite strongly. Now, obviously, you'd be glad to know this is speeded up. Otherwise, it'd be a very, very long lecture. The ticker for the time is down here in the bottom left-hand corner. And this is the Milky Way. And remember, as you watch this, remember you are part of this Milky Way about halfway from the center to the edge. So all these stars in this spinning disk. So we're going to start off looking at the Milky Way. And in a minute, it'll zoom out and you'll see the Andromeda Galaxy down in the lower right-hand corner. Okay, and Andromeda's going to come in just about now. So over time, they're going to get pulled close together. And you'll see that when the two galaxies meet, they don't just go smack together. They'll do a little dance, and they'll do several little approaches to each other. But watch particularly what happens in this first pass as they go close to each other. They carry on going, but they sploosh out long tails and arcs of stars. And they don't escape each other's gravity, they get pulled back